Good days, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our seminar session with 5 distinguished panelists on the code of ethics based on Zootopia movie. I'm Muhammad Zulfakaruddin bin Muhammad Shaiful, and my number metric is 10DAT5B1015, and I'm honored to be your moderator today. We have an insightful discussion ahead, exploring various perspectives about Zootopia movie. So, let's begin by introducing our esteemed panelists and ask them some questions about Zootopia based on code of ethics. Better we start from the first panelist.
My name is Singh and my metric number is 1080-1064.
Okay, the second panelist.
My name is Kishan Verma. My metric number is 1080-1F1039.
Continue for the third.
My name is Muhammad Hazim bin Zalamzi and my metric number is 1080-1F1075.
The fourth one.
My name is Misha J and my metric number is 1080-1F1017.
And the last panelist is.
My name is Nur Iman Nabila binti Hamdan and my metric number is 108021F1037.
So, the 5 panelists will talk about the movie of Zootopia. So, the first one, could you please share a brief overview of Zootopia movie and what kind of reason your group chose this movie to be talked about in this seminar?
Of course, the overview of the movie Zootopia taking place in a rural city where humanoid mammals coexist. It tells a story of an unlikely partnership between a rabbit police officer and a red fox con artist as they uncover a criminal conspiracy involving the disappearance of predator. And the reason why we choose this movie is because of, in the movie Zootopia, various animals such as lions, rabbit, foxes, elephant, bear, and other different species gather in this city. They live and coexist in a relative harmonious environment, and the animals are treated equally in their career and lives. Whether they are police officers, mayors, businessmen, or ordinary workers, every animal has an equal opportunity to pursue their dreams and development. And the movie also emphasizes the mutual aid and cooperation between animals. Although they have different interests and goals, when faced with common problems and challenges, the animals choose to work together to solve the difficult. And Zootopia represents an ideal society in which a variety of animals coexist harmoniously and accept each other regardless of race or identity. This expression of diversity and inclusiveness brings profound enlightenment to the audience and remind us that in real life we should also cherish and respect individuals of different culture and backgrounds and work together to create a more inclusive and harmonious society.
So, thank you for the first panelist. This talk about our overview Zootopia movie inside of the themes of the animals inside of the animations. So, maybe you can tell us about 5 characters that you know in this movie and describe based on code of ethics.
Absolutely, Joel. Let's delve into characters. First up is Judy Holmes, the bunny from Zootopia. There are 5 codes of ethics and values that she has, which is firstly integrity. Judy emphasizes the importance of integrity in her work, highlighting the need to uphold moral and ethical standards, even in challenging situations. This reflects a commitment to maintaining trust and transparency. Secondly, objectivity. Judy discusses the significance of objectivity in law enforcement, explaining her approach to setting aside personal biases and making decisions based on facts and evidence. This underscores a dedication to ensuring a fair and just legal process. Thirdly, professional competence and due care. Judy shares a commitment to learning and improving, staying updated on the latest techniques to provide the best service. Next is fairness. She emphasizes the treating everyone equally, regardless of size or species, ensuring justice and equal treatment for all citizens. Last one is empathy. Judy discusses the power of understanding others' perspective, using compassion to approach situations and building trust with the citizens of Zootopia. The second character is Nick Willie, the fox from Zootopia. The first code of ethics is integrity. Nick stressed the importance of being honest and trustworthy, especially in crucial moments, to build trust and collaboration. Secondly, objectivity. Nick talks about learning to be objective, setting aside personal biases to ensure fairness in his work. Third one is professional competence. Nick commits to continuous improvement, staying competent and diligent to provide quality work in every investigation. Fourthly, confidentiality. Nick understands that the significance of confidentiality within the investigative team, respecting and safeguarding sensitive information. Last one is professional behavior. Nick shares his journey from being a hustler to embracing responsibility and contributing positively to the community. The third character is Bellwether, the sheep from Zootopia. This character is lack of integrity. Bellwether admits to facing challenges in maintaining moral and ethical standards in her work. Next is she lack of objectivity. She acknowledges that personal biases sometimes drive a decision, making it challenging to remain objective. Thirdly is manipulation. Bellwether sees manipulation as a useful tool to advance her own interests, even if it means orchestrating events that harm others. Next is he promotes division and prejudice. She suggests that a bit of social discord and discrimination can be beneficial and adds a unique touch to her approach. Last one is unethical behavior. Bellwether views ethics as subjective and belief that may be considered unethical by some is just a different perspective. The last character is Benjamin Closer, the cheetah. First code of ethics is integrity. Benjamin emphasizes the importance of being honest and creating a positive atmosphere by treating everyone with respect and kindness. Secondly, objectivity. He consciously treats everyone the same, regardless of background or status, ensuring fairness and respect in the workplace. Thirdly, professional competence and due care. Benjamin efficiently handles tasks, contributing to a positive workplace atmosphere. He believes that being effective at work creates a space where everyone can thrive. Next is professional behavior. For Benjamin, professional behavior is about fostering a welcoming and positive environment where colleagues feel valued and supported. Lastly, kindness. Benjamin emphasizes the importance of kindness, creating a positive and joyful workplace by displaying a friendly and caring attitude toward others. That's it from me. Thank you.
So we can know inside of the Zootopia, we have many of character, but we choose our 4 character, which is from our second panelist. He tell about the Judy Ho, Nick White, and then Bellwether, and then lastly the Benjamin Officer Clawhustle, which is we just take the 4 character because they was play a main role inside of this Zootopia movie. So instead of we know about the character, how about we ask about the issue, which is 3 issue inside detail in the Zootopia based on the code of ethics, profession, skepticism to our third panelist. So can you share for us? Our third panelist is Hazim.
Yes, okay, Dol. I will tell the first issue that we can get in Zootopia is the discrimination and prejudice. By the context of the professional ethics, discrimination and prejudice are clearly against the principle of fairness and integrity. Police officers like the duty hops are expected to treat all the citizens equally regardless of their species and to be objective in their duties. By the perspective of the professional skepticism, involves question assertion and bias. In Zootopia, the character face societal prejudice based on their species, and the movie highlight the importance of the challenging this bias to uncover the truth. Second issue that we can get from the Zootopia is the conspiracy and consensual. By the professional ethics, conspiracy and consensual as seen with the character Bellwether are clearly violations of the professional ethics. Public officials like Bellwether are expected to uphold integrity and work for the well-being of the community rather than pursuing personal gains. By professional skepticism involved questioning the motive and action of individual. In the movie, professional skepticism is necessary to uncover the conspiracy orchestrated by Bellwether and to reveal the truth. Lastly, for issue in the Zootopia, we get teamwork and collaboration. By the professional ethic, Effective teamwork and collaboration are essential in various professional settings, including law enforcement. Characters like Judy and Nick learn the importance of the working together to achieve a common goals. By the professional skillism can be applied to access to the motive and action of team members and partners, ensuring that everyone is working toward the common objective and the trust in maintains within the team. Okay, that's all for me.
Okay, thank you for our third panelist, which is to tell about 3 issues inside of the Zootopia. It's become there's in the climax time inside of these scenes. So I hope you clearly with the 3 issues, and maybe from the side of issue we have the solutions. Better we go for the fourth panelist, which is could you give us a 3 point of responsibility of organizations and responsibility to the self in Zootopia. So can you tell us, Michelle?
Yes, so they have some organization in Zootopia, which is Zootopia Police Department, Assistant Mayor, Bellwether, and the Naturalist Club. First, the Zootopia Police Department, as an organization, is responsible for maintaining law and order, upholding professional ethics, and ensuring the safety and well-being of the citizens of Zootopia. Officials like the Bunny, Judy Hopps, and the Cheetah Benjamin Krause Forces presented the organization's commitment to this responsibility. Second, the Assistant Mayor Bellwether. Bellwether initially hold a position of responsibility as Assistant Mayor of Zootopia. However, she used her authority to manipulate events for her personal gain, unilaterally undermining the responsibility of her office and betraying the trust placed in her. Last but not least, the Natural Clubs, the organization led by Gezila, advocate for unity and equality among different species, the responsibility of promoting positive change in the society by combating prejudice and division. Well, for the part of responsibility to the self, I choose 3 characters, which is the Bunny, Judy Hopps, the Fox, Nick Weddy, and the Sheep Bellwether. First, Judy Hopps. Judy's personal responsibility to herself is to achieve her dream of becoming a police officer and to prove herself in this society classes. She also has the responsibility to maintain her integrity and honesty in the face of prejudice and adversity. Second, Nick Weddy. Nick initially embraces a self-serving approach due to past expenses, but underground personal growth, taking responsibility for his action and transforming into a more responsibility and committing-minded individual. His responsibility to himself is to become a better version of himself. And the last, Bellwether. Bellwether's sense of responsibility to herself initially appears to be driven with ambition and personal gain. Her action highlights the potential consequences of pursuing self-interest at the expense of the greater good. That's all for me.
So thank you, Michelle, which is our fourth panelist. From we know about that, I'm interested about the Judy Hopps, which is he's so responsible to achieve her dreams. So instead of the responsibility, I also have to tell you, which is if we have the issue, we also have the solutions. So for the last panelist, how does we can overcome the 3 issues that present in the Zootopia? Could you tell us how do we give the solutions on side of the issue? Could you comment?
Thank you to our moderator Zul. So as mentioned by our panel cousin just now, the first arising issues from this movie is the discrimination and prejudice that have been experienced by the characters. So the discriminations and prejudice characters have been facing is like faced by the predators and also the Judy Hopps character, which is the bunny. So it is a metaphor for our world. So often people face discriminations for who they are. So we see it in a way where people attack others for their own religious beliefs. So in overcoming these issues, we can take measures in spreading awareness through education. So we can organize a lot of education programs and awareness campaigns that could promote diversity and inclusivity. So the efforts can help combat prejudice by challenging stereotypes and biases. So it is a long-term commitment to change mindsets of individuals because it does take time. So therefore, we must commit to a consistent effort in keeping the conversation alive and always address any evolving issues related to discrimination and prejudice. So other initiatives that we can take is by generating policy in the community. So it is by providing framework for certain behavior that the community must apply to themselves, ensuring a safe and inclusive space for everyone involved in the community. So it is to encourage the cooperation to build trust in the community. So the aim here is for us to foster positive relationships between law enforcement and the community. So, and the next one is we can say is like the main issue here that were highlighted in the movie, which is regarding conspiracy and corruption. So as we know from the story, in the plot twist later that we find out that the reason the predators have been going crazy is because of the actual mayor of Zootopia, which is Bellwether, the sheep character of prey animal that has been involved in a plot with an attempt to destroy the predator animal community by manufacturing a type of drugs that could cause animals to revert to their primary state into attacking other animals, causing fear in the community. Therefore, that is what has been leading to discriminations that happen between prey and predator community. So we can overcome this conspiracy and corruption issue by promoting transparency and accountability more. So transparency and accountability mechanism in government operations must be strengthened and get enhanced in order for us to ensure that public officials out there that have power and authority in their hands are held responsible for their actions, and they do establish clear consequences for any corruptions that they have witnessed. Whistleblower protection also could play a vital role in overcoming this issue. Implementation of whistleblower protection programs could encourage individuals to come forward with evidence of corruption without fear of retaliation. So the purpose of these protection programs are to safeguard the whistleblower for the sake of their professional and personal well-being, such as it is to prevent them from harassment, losing any jobs, or face any types of discrimination. Lastly, the third arising issue that's stated by Hazim just now is the teamwork and collaboration. So between the two characters, which is a rookie buddy cop and a sly fox, that must work together to uncover a conspiracy that happened in their Zootopia city. So at one point, they hurt each other and made mistakes, but they also learn to forgive and decide to work together to overcome the discrimination and bias happening in Zootopia. They have learned about each other and how those biases and discriminations affect each other. They have mustered up their courage and spirit to tear down the conspiracy and bring back the harmonious living of the Zootopia city. So, in order for us to have an excellent teamwork and collaboration like the bunny and the fox, we must be providing training in team building. So, it is very important nowadays because having a good team could give result of an amazing outcome when team members play their role in brainstorming ideas and they can put it all together compared to individual working outcomes. So any corporations or company must invest their money in training programs that promote teamwork values and encourage to build a productive and effective collaboration among every individual. So by doing that, we could improve our cultural sensitivity and conflict resolution skills in an organization. So lastly, we could also take leadership by example. So as the leaders, we must have good values so that they can contribute to the team in order for them to lead successfully. So they should set a positive example of teamwork and collaboration so that they can demonstrate the benefits of working together in achieving common goals. So additionally, an effective leader contributes to the teams by providing a clear direction for group members in supporting their individual growth. So therefore, we must not only have productive team workers, we also need an effective leadership to carry out the group in achieving objectives and goals of the team. Thank you.
Wow, so many things that solutions you might give for us, which is we know inside of the movie, if we have some time in the issue or climax, they also have a solutions inside to prevent something that we know. So from that, thank you for introductions and sharings about Zootopia based on code of ethics. Let's delve into our next steps. For now, I got some two questions from my friends, which is they want to ask about the movie of Zootopia. So maybe they want to ask. So the first question we want to ask Kishan as our second panelist, which is they ask the main character plays the biggest role in this movie. So for the character of the rabbit, what can we relate to from a code of ethic perspective? So can you answer that, Kishan?
Of course, Don. From the character of the main character is Bunny from Zootopia, the code of ethic we can relate is integrity. As you can see in the movie, Judy Hopes demonstrates integrity by staying true to her values and principles, even when faced with challenges.
Wow. Okay. Thank you, Kishan. So there are the last one of the question, which is so they're interesting to ask the Iman, our last panelist. In Zootopia, the theme of overcoming stereotypes and building trust within the community is prominent. How does the movie address ethical considerations in fostering trust among diverse characters, and what lesson can be drawn from the character experience in building a more exclusive society? So, could you answer that?
Okay, so for your information, Zootopia movie addresses ethical considerations by showcasing the impact of stereotypes on individuals and also the importance of overcoming preconceptions. So this movie emphasized the need for understanding and open-mindedness in adapting trust among diverse characters. So we can see in the movie through characters of Judy Hopes, the bunny, and also the Nick Wild, the fox. In their journey, it highlights the harm of making assumptions based on only appearances. So and also show the challenges and the bias ingrained in the social of the city. So the lessons that we can draw from both of this character is firstly is the significance of empathy. So empathy value help a lot in building meaningful relationships and also foster a sense of understanding in various social interactions. And the second lesson that we can get from this character is the value of putting yourself in someone else's shoes to understand the feelings and perspective of them. So both lessons that I've just stated just now is we can see through the relationship progress between Judy and Nick, where there is up and downs and in their journey and throughout the plot of the movie of the story.
Wow. So thank you for Kishan and Iman about answering the questions from the our friends. So unfortunately, our time is coming to an end. But I would like to express our gratitude to our distinguished panelists for sharing their insights today. Your expertise has been invaluable. So lastly, a huge thank you to our engaged audience for your participation and thoughtful questions. So that's all from us. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.